Here is a 2005 Tanarg 912 with an IXS 15 wing, and a 2011 Revo with the Reflex 11 wing. A nose-to-nose comparison. They're both excellent cross-country luxury trikes. These trikes are quite different, have quite different characteristics because the wings are so different. The Air Creation IXS 15 wing has a king post. The Revo has a strutted wing. It's a much smaller wing with a higher aspect ratio, a much faster wing. Has the winglets on the end that you need to use with that wing. And so, you know, you can't really compare how they fly because how they fly really depends on the wing. So we'll talk about the trike carriage itself. You know, which one's better, which one looks better. They both look pretty good, I think. Too bad they're in the shadows here. But to tell you the truth, the people who come in the hangar prefer most of the time the looks of the Revo. I think the Tanarg looks more like, I mean, you can see the ultralight heritage. If you look at the body work, it's this fiberglass, and it looks less substantial, less finished. You get little cracks, spider webbing in it. I don't know if you can see that on this little camera I got, but you can see cracks in the fiberglass. Another thing I don't like is I'm starting to see little pinholes. You can't see them, I know, but there's pinholes where my heel rests. It's absolutely, I guess, getting thin. I think if you look from the underside, you can see. Oh yeah, you can see. I don't have a light on it though, but there's cracks where actually the paint is coming off the gel coat. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably too dark. On the Revo, they advertise it as a carbon fiber body. Well, it is. If this is the front part is the body, I guess, because that's the only carbon fiber that I know of. This back here, and this, and the leg pants, and the streamlining is fiberglass. So I was thinking the whole thing was carbon fiber, but it's not. It's the front part is carbon fiber, and hopefully it will not crack like the Tanarg body is doing. Both sides, and right there. The tank, gas tank's right here, looks really good, and it holds 17 gallons in the Tanarg, so you can go a long way. Smaller tank on the Revo holds 14.2 gallons. You can get a larger tank. I don't know what it holds if you leave off the BRS, which is an option, and I have the BRS on both of them. The seats, both are very comfortable for long flights. One thing that isn't so comfortable in the Revo is the backseat passenger does not have, son of a gun, that's new. The backseat passenger doesn't have footrests, and your foot just kind of hangs there and actually gets tiring. So we're going to fashion, maybe with the help of the factory, because they do have a instructor package where they have some really nice foot controls in the back. So I want footrests, much more comfortable for the backseat passenger. The Tanarg has footrests here, and that was also for instructors as well, but we've disconnected the stuff, so that makes it more comfortable. You can't put your foot down and stand in the floor on the Tanarg. The Revo, you can stand on this portion, getting in and out if you need to, or even getting up on top of your trike. Look at the hang block or whatever. That's not supposed to be there. That is a you get heat. You get some heat that comes up out of the floorboard, which I welcome in the wintertime, but in the summertime you actually have heat coming up, hitting your feet, and your feet can get warm. So this is the factory baffle. I'm not sure exactly how it goes in. It's going to go in with Velcro, and it's going to block that heat from coming up. Can't wait to figure out how to use that in the summertime. The wind protection is good in both of them. The windshield's much shorter on the Tanarg. If you get a different wing like the Bionics wing, you can get a taller windscreen, much taller windscreen over here to protect the backseat passenger. You can see the streamlining is plastic. Streamlining is plastic there. Over here is the strutted wing, and the body panels there. The suspension is a leaf spring suspension on the Revo. You can look at some videos on their website and really see how it really works. I don't think it works quite that well on the Tanarg. Not that I really complain of the landings or the roughness of the ride, but you can see, I think there's the dust mark on this I think nitrogen compression shock. It doesn't travel that much. I can't imagine it ever moving just a half an inch. That's all I've ever seen it do. Another problem with the Tanarg, and it is a problem, is heating and cooling of the engine. In the summertime, especially with a backseat passenger, the plane will overheat. It will get too hot. There's a factory fix for that, to move the oil cooler from where it was originally designed to a new location. I just had that done on this plane. Some others have, in the Southwest and in California, I think, have had to do a further modification to put scoops on the side to direct more airflow, and that finally fixed the problem. The other problem, strangely enough, seems strange to me, is in the wintertime it won't heat up, and if you're flying in 30-degree weather, it won't get above 110 degrees Fahrenheit. The oil temperature won't. And so another fix some smart guys have come up with is to put baffles, some heavy foam baffles to block the airflow, and it's on a cord, and they get heated up to temperature, and then they pull it out and stow it. The Tanarg has better storage, I believe. Got these panels here and there. Also put stuff down here in the midline on the and it's got storage behind the seats. The Revo, probably not as much room, but you can put stuff under here, and in that same depression there, it's not as easy to get in and out during flight, but you probably don't want to be getting stuff in and out during flight anyway. Some people are saying you can put luggage, clothes in the wing. Haven't tried that yet. And the Revo guys are designing, and I think they've already designed it, they're going to put some more neoprene. They like working with neoprene luggage here, so it's going to be a zippered compartment that's going to go over this, and I'm really looking forward to that, because I like to fly this thing down to the beach for the weekend and just carry a little bit of stuff. What else? I got the cowling on the Tanarg here, but you see after 400 hours it's beginning to crack. 467 hours on the Hobbs meter. Where is it? Good Lord, I'm not much of a cameraman. There we go. And this is just a simple analog panel that came factory. You could certainly put an Enigma, and you could put a transponder, and you could put a different radio on there. My setup is pretty primitive compared to the Revo, but that's not Tanarg's fault, I don't think. And there's my GPS over there. Seats are very comfortable. They're big, very comfortable. Have the footrests. Seats are very comfortable in the Revo as well. Have shoulder straps. The Revo with the Enigma transponder radio. I've added wiring for the heated clothing, curbing, gloves, and a jacket. And there's the rheostats for them. And I'll plug them in. I'll bring them out. I'll see you out here. One other thing I like very much about both planes is I can move this Blue Link made by Pilot USA. I plug my intercom headset in there, and this will connect with my Android phone, and I can listen to internet radio or make phone calls using Bluetooth. So it's a nose-to-nose comparison. Both have big tires with disc brakes.